And India's general elections kick off with polling in 102 parliamentary constituencies across 21 states and 92 assembly constituencies in Arunachal and Sikkim this morning. In this phase, voters from diverse regions spanning from Uttar Pradesh and Tamil Nadu to Maharashtra and Arunachal Pradesh will cast their ballots, with Tamil Nadu's 39 seats holding significant sway alongside Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and West Bengal, among others. Every ballot cast influences and a strong influence on the national political landscape. Many states, many people, including new first-time voters, will be voting today. And I'm assuming Krishnakumar, my colleague, will join us shortly. But, Kartik, it does look like it's a celebration. The cues that we are seeing today of democracy, where people are going to be casting their ballot. This is the first phase, of course, very exciting. Prime Minister Modi is seeking a third term.
No doubt, Prime Minister Modi is definitely seeking a third term, and not just a third term, but is seeking a third term with a great majority. And, their expectation of the NDA combined getting 400 seats and more seems like, obviously, this is something that they would want to, want to make headlines with. But let's not forget that this is the time, and over the next 6 weeks or so, in the multiple phases of Indian elections, the voter will eventually decide whether the Modi government comes back, or is it going to be somebody else who comes and leads. Now, what we're reading this morning is that...
before I come to you, Kartik, Krishna is also standing by. Yeah. He's standing by to join us live on the updates that are coming in from different states and cities. Krishna, take it away.
That's right, Shweta. We're just about 4 hours into the polling so far, and the percentage of polling so far across the 102 seats is anywhere between as low as 5% in Union Territory of Puducherry to more than 15% in Tripura, and even the few seats that are going to polls in West Bengal. Phase 1 of this mega elections has indeed kicked off. We'll have to wait and watch up until evening 6 p.m. to see what are going to be those first day polling numbers. But just to give an idea of the kind of numbers we're looking at, 18 lakh polling officials have been deployed just for this phase 1 of the elections in India. 16 crore voters are eligible to vote in this first phase. More than 187,000 polling stations, or 1.87 lakh polling stations across 102 seats. And you're talking about those first-time voters, Shweta. More than 35.5 lakh first-time voters are voting in this phase 1 of elections. And of course, over 1,600 candidates, to be precise, 1,625 candidates are in the fray. The main thing we have to bear in mind as far as first phase elections is very simple, as you've been rightly pointing out. All 39 Lok Sabha seats of Tamil Nadu, the state that Prime Minister Modi has been fervently campaigning, goes to polls in this elections in one shot, in one phase, no splitting up. So all of Tamil Nadu will be voting today, and not just Tamil Nadu, another high GDP state, Maharashtra. Seats in Maharashtra are going to polls, and which seats in Maharashtra are going to polls? The Orange Belt and the Cotton Belt. Important regions of Maharashtra going to polls. Talking about the Orange Belt, in fact, Union Minister Nitin Gadkari went to cast his vote in Nagpur in Maharashtra, which goes to polls today. So important seats, high value seats going to polls in this first phase of the elections. Bear in mind, Jammu and Kashmir is polling for the first time since the abrogation of Article 370. So a lot of many firsts happening in this first phase of elections. Even as you're rightly pointing out, states like Arunachal Pradesh and Sikkim, simultaneous state assembly elections taking place alongside the general assembly elections. So a lot at stake in this phase 1, Shweta. But then again, we'll have to wait and watch as to what those final percentage numbers are. If I can quickly tell you the percentages that we've got so far, as far as 9 a.m. This morning is concerned, Meghalaya has recorded around 13.7% voter turnout. Mizoram in the northeast again 10.8%, Nagaland 9.6%, Puducherry about 8.78% so far, Rajasthan 12 out of 25 seats in Rajasthan going to polls, and Rajasthan recording over 10% of voter turnout, Arunachal Pradesh at 6.44%, Sikkim at 7.9%. Not great numbers, but bear in mind these are just early hours of the first phase of elections in India. So we'll really have to see how many voters exercise their democratic right. And of course, the polling will be open up until 6 p.m. In the evening. And even the strife-torn Manipur, inner and outer Manipur are also going to polls. People are casting their vote over there. So, talk about the dance of democracy in India amidst all possible opportunities and threats. India has kicked off its Lok Sabha elections today, Shweta.
All right, Krishna, thank you very much for those details. India kicking off the first phase of Lok Sabha elections today. Encouraging numbers as far as voter participation is concerned. Remember, you can vote till 6 p.m. if you are living in one of these constituencies.